Have you ever met someone who keeps making the same mistakes over and over, like they're starting on their own personal Groundhog Day? Maybe it's your boss, maybe it's your friend, maybe it's you. Hey, no shame. I once had 2 different kinds of fitness trackers and still didn't manage to break 5,000 steps a day. People who don't learn from their experiences are often referred to as having a fixed mindset, or being stubborn or resistant to change. We observe poor decision making in personal relationships, work, education, and politics. Why do some people seem to learn and grow from their mistakes while others are stuck on repeat like scratched vinyl? It turns out this question isn't just an armchair musing, it's a real researched management issue. So today we're diving into one of the best kept secrets in HR and leadership science, the ability to learn from experience. This isn't fluffy TED Talk stuff. This is hardcore research backed by insight from some of the sharpest minds in the business. Business gurus Robert Etchinger, Michael Lombardo, and Dave Ulrich, basically the Beatles of HR, posed a deceptively simple question in their book, 100 Things You Need to Know Best People Practices for Managers in HR. And because they love a good quiz format, they gave us 5 multiple choice answers. You ready? Here it is. Do people differ in how much they learn from experience? A. People differ very little in how much they learn from the same experiences. B. Only those with major learning blockages like arrogance differ. C. There are marked differences in how much people learn from experience. D. The smarter you are, the more you learn. Or E. People with the best grades learn the most from experience. The correct answer is C. There are marked differences in how much people learn from experience. And how sure are the authors of this answer? Solid, meaning extensive research supports the answer and it is widely agreed upon. The findings are not likely to change in our lifetime. It turns out that some people soak up learning like a sponge in a rainstorm, while others bounce off reality like a brick wall. One group sees feedback as a gift, the other sees it as a personal attack. One adapts, the other doubles down. And here's where it gets really interesting. Learning from experience isn't about how smart you are. According to research from Yale's Robert Sternberg, learning from experience and IQ, not really connected. Take Satya Nadella, CEO of Microsoft. When he took over in 2014, Microsoft was not cool. It was your dad's tech company. But Nadella had this uncanny ability to learn from every experience. He embraced feedback, pushed a growth mindset company-wide, and prioritized cloud computing before it was sexy. The result? According to Microsoft's financial reports, the company's revenue grew from $86.8 billion in 2014 to $245 billion in 2024. He adapted, listened, changed course, and brought everyone along with him. Nadella's emphasis on learning and growth is encapsulated in his book, Hit Refresh, where he states, we must confront our fixed mindsets and address them head-on to achieve transformation. Now contrast that with, well, a tale as old as time. A high-performing executive, confident in their track record, suddenly gets promoted and tanks. Why? Because they thought that what worked before would work forever. They stopped learning. They tuned out feedback. They clung to their past like it was a life raft in a sea of change. Past success doesn't ensure future success, especially if you ignore the blindingly obvious signs telling you to pivot. Pivot! Pivot! So why does this matter to you as a manager, HR professional, or aspiring leader? Because all the degrees and IQ points in the world won't save someone who can't learn from experience. Learning agility, the ability to reflect, adapt, and improve, is the superpower of high performers. Peter Drucker put it perfectly. The only skill that will be important in the 21st century is the skill of learning new skills. Everything else will become obsolete over time. There are several well-established measures to assess an individual's capacity for acquiring new knowledge and behaviors. Some common ones include learning agility assessments. These evaluations gauge a person's ability to learn quickly, adapt to new situations, and apply knowledge effectively. 360-degree feedback. This involves gathering feedback from multiple sources such as supervisors, peers, and subordinates to gain insight into an individual's learning and behavioral adaptability. Cognitive ability tests. These tests assess a person's problem-solving and reasoning and critical thinking skills, which can be indicative of their ability to learn and adapt. Performance appraisals. Regular evaluations of an individual's performance can give an indication of their capacity to learn and improve over time. Job simulations. These simulated tasks or scenarios allow individuals to showcase their learning abilities and adaptability in a controlled setting. Personality assessments. Some personality traits, such as openness to experience and curiosity, can provide insights into a person's willingness to learn and try new behaviors. The best leaders don't just get feedback. They chase it down like it's the last donut at the morning meeting. They link choices to consequences. They course correct fast, and they never assume they've arrived. So next time you're hiring someone, promoting someone, or heck, just looking in the mirror, don't just ask, how smart is this person? Ask, how well do they learn from experience? Because in a world that never stops changing, that's the skill that separates the good from the great. Thanks for watching. Now go out there and make some mistakes. Just promise me you'll learn from them.
John Paul here. If you like this video, check out the HR Insight YouTube channel where we have more videos just like this. Make sure to click subscribe so you get notifications.